The big Krasue Nerf is finally here. To nobody's surprise, after already getting teased by the devs last week, the second bug fix patch of this chapter has delivered a big nerf to the killer. How bad this nerf truly is will definitely need some time, but in my mind this certainly pushes her off the S tier pedestal that she resided since she got released. But what is it exactly we're talking about? The first nerf is a big one that many people have been asking for. Leeched is now removed from survivors once they get hooked. This makes tunneling a bit harder on this killer, but considering her auto aim on the projectile is still crazy good, I'm sure she will remain one of the best tunnelers in the game, being able to outplay Decisive Strike in mere seconds. Next up, we have a small increase on the transition time from body to head form. This will make body blocking more effective. On top of that, the cancelled cooldown on Regurgitate has been increased from 0.1 to 0.3 seconds, meaning no more free basic attack after infecting survivors anymore. A very good change. Headform's whip also got some nerfs. The windup is 0.1 seconds longer and the amount of time you can slide loops has been slightly decreased. And another big nerf is hidden in the bug fixes. Krasue's whip hitbox has been decreased, not allowing her to hit as far over pallets or vaults, which will also decrease her total range and give survivors a tiny bit more time to get away. Her range was longer than any normal killer, allowing for some weird hits over pallets and vaults. These are some significant nerfs that will definitely make her weaker overall and more fun to play against. But how severe are these nerfs really? Well, time to find out and play some games. I hope you enjoy. Alright, time to try Krasue in the nerf form. And which side did they spawn on? I'm not too sure, but I saw someone on Undying. Hello, hello. How's it going? Okay, so now I cannot switch for a long time, as you can see there. I couldn't hit him one attack. That's one of the big nerfs, I suppose. And we see them doing the totem. That's a vault. Yes, sir. Not much changed. Okay, nothing really changed on that chase at all. So that's pretty much the exact same as what have been before. But now, look. We are gonna put the survivor on the hook and they will not be leeched anymore. That is gonna be quite the change, because now they don't have to waste time getting the fungus and they're still DCing, so not much has changed, I guess. Low ice tree. There's a tree right behind her. I don't have to hit her directly at all. But look how long it takes to switch. Wow. Wow, that changes things quite a bit. But this vault still gonna probably guarantee a hit. Yep. Thanks to the immunity. Oh, actually, they dodged. They went wide. Nice. Okay, now I'm trying a tiny bit too hard. They should drop the pallet here. They don't. Oh, that is definitely the change of the smaller hitbox. Giving her a chance. Okay, so that was the bug fix. Playing a small role in this game. Cool, cool, cool. One gen done. One gen done. And what are we doing here? This is Michaela. Once again, this is the bot. Survivors are DCing en masse against this killer. Oh yeah, the nerf is very, very significant here, because it takes me so long to switch, so that is gonna matter quite a lot. But once they're infected, once the headphone comes out, it's kind of cooked and it's over. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how strong this killer is. It's definitely not low tier. There's no way. No way it's low tier, but I also don't think it's like quite S tier anymore. Because it takes some time to infect people, and now you will have to infect people significantly more often. Where did the Leon go? Right there. Hello, buddy. I want both of them infected here. And there we go. We got it. Oh my god, that delay though. That delay is so much now. Yeah, not even with finesse. Look at this. A little bit more charge time. A little bit less range, but still 120 still ignores collision, so I don't think much is gonna change on the on the chase potential here, and that's definitely what we can see. But one thing that might be a little bit sneaky, that might sneak in that you might not realize, is there gonna be a lot more fungus for the survivors to use. I just let go of that gen, I saw that. Let's see if I can get that. This is survivor's zone, so should be an easy hit. Yep, very easy. And not quite the hit. Try to follow up with them one like this used to be so possible. No, not anymore. They're trying to light away, but exhaustion perks don't really matter against the head form, because we can follow up on everything so damn quickly. No. This headlong flight to get to the short side. Oh, okay. That's a miss. That isn't that. Cool, cool, cool. I'm a little bit rusty on the killer, but we can still manage. By the way, one thing I thought about doing, I don't know how much you guys want this, but I feel like most people play Krasue pretty badly and don't play it to a full potential, especially when it comes to like third-person camera and some other gimmicks that is pretty underutilized. I don't know where they went, honestly. Do you go locker? No. Or what? They were right there. Okay. Not quite the hit. Let's land. No. That lands, brother. Okay. Oh. This runs past. Perfect. I feel like a third-person camera on killers always so underutilized by the players, and I'm not quite sure why. But most people just don't really use it. And especially the long dash attack on the head form, most people don't really swing as early as they can, and they don't use the insane range that it has. This has to be the bot, yep. They're going edge map. Classic. I wonder if people are still gonna DC against this killer. Maybe the Michaela didn't really read the patch notes. Who knows? Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't hit. Nice, there we go. Perfect. Fast hit engaged. Headlong flight to catch back up. And second hit. On the board. Yeah, well, I mean, we're playing a pretty strong build. Maybe we can try something that's not quite as oppressive for the next match, but we have no trouble closing down our traces. That is for sure. I don't know. Is this killer a lot better now? A lot worse, I mean? There's some interesting pathing by the survivor, honestly. Well done. Dude, that pre-run's so hard. What? This should be a number one attack, even with the nerf. Because I don't really lose much distance at all. It's only that I can't attack for a certain amount of time. Once again, third-person camera. Like, usually this would be a gamble. For us, it really isn't. Because with third-person camera, we can see exactly what they're doing. And you're late. Too late, Leon. Too late. Alright, brother. Where are we going? Where in the world are we going? Let's get that one attack in. Great example of a hit that I think would have connected before the nerf though. But because the hitbox is a little bit shorter now, it won't. And that is in range. For the dash, and let's put the Leon on the hook real fast. And okay, I press space, okay? I did press space, I promise. Alright, Leon. To the hook we go, buddy. Let's see if we can find someone who's doing the generators here. Ruin's still being active. Hello. Scratch marks. Oh, they ran past me. Okay. Don't have enough tokens to fly after them, though. About now. This is newspaper, the downside. The downside of newspaper coming in handy. Doesn't really do much a lot of the time. But you can't start your power unless you have over 50%. Which doesn't really matter that much, honestly. This says, look, we're back to full already. Yeah, there's no way. Like, you know, against other killers you can maybe play on the stun, but there's no way you do this against Krasue. Not with the sliding, not with the insane range of the dash. Yeah, that's not. And that's not gonna change effectively. That is not gonna change. But don't sleep on the not needing to get a mushroom after the unhook, because that is definitely probably the most significant change. Together with the additional cooldown after infecting. Those two things are definitely gonna matter. How much though? Time will tell. Time will tell. Oh, brother. Can I not grab you? No, I can't. Alright, okay, that is game number 1. I'm gonna change build and then we're gonna back in a bit. See you around. Alright, game 2. We're on Dead Sands. Let's see if these survivors can figure out how to top us. Hello. And we're already on them. Perfect. You know what? No, I'm gonna switch. That's a hit, right? Yeah, almost certainly. Oh, brother, you're about to get tapped up. You're about to get tapped up big time. Almost certainly. Are we on the wrong server again? Yes, we are on the American servers. Sometimes the game takes 5 Europeans and for no reason at all throws them on an American server. You know what? I'm gonna kick this for unforeseen. Why not? And I can just go after you afterwards, no problem. Hello. The thing is, this killer's pretty quiet if you don't have a terrorist. I mean, you don't really need to use it ever, but in times like these, sometimes it's pretty handy. Great greet by her. That was a little bit stupid by me. Does she make it to the window though? Oh, greeting against Krasue, brother. That does not work out. Does not work. Yeah, you see, the sliding is just insane. And that has not changed at all. Alright, put on the hook. See what's up. But yeah, definitely, like, the survivor will not have to grab a fungus. That's gonna add up over the course of a game. I think that's definitely the biggest change. Perfect, get that hit. And if she runs into me, I can still M1. No problem, this is 1 second of me not being able to charge it. And look at that, easy follow-up. Easy follow-up. Unless... body blocking is hard, man, it's hard. Out in the open? I mean, I know it's good against this killer, but like... it is really hard to actually do. Yeah, I know you want that save. I know you want it, but you're infected. You know what that means? We're in 2-tap city right now. 2-tap city! I think he had life though. Don't matter though. Don't really matter to me. Okay, that did not hit. We got dedicated on that, but we can block the pallet very easily. And down they go. Perfect. Another hook. And one thing, now, you know, you might heal him up, but he's still infected, so that's kind of cooked for you guys. See how much this really matters. Let's see how much you can survive here. And I think the answer is going to be half a second. Nice. Alright, cool. He tried to dodge the whip with the locker, but I didn't quite attack yet, so unlucky for you. Nice, nice, nice. Well, you get rid of the infection at least. That's not too bad. Okay, I would rather infect him here than on one attack, I think. Oh, life being used, but... Is that gonna get you anything? No. Not much value being gained. And yeah, if we get our chases down this fast, then what are you gonna realistically gonna do, right? We still have mobility. I don't know, man. Kind of shows how strong this killer really is. Or like was before the nerfs. Because they're still really, really strong. I mean, I don't know. If you would ask me right now where they are, I would probably say... Probably not on Blight level anymore, but... Could still be on Billy and... Kaneki level. That chase is really, really good. I mean, the auto aim on this is just like... Still silly, honestly. And that somehow doesn't hit. Okay, okay. I might get both of them infected. No, 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 no. No finesse value for you. Alright, some people claim that these pallets are infinites, by the way. They absolutely are not. They're totally unplayable. Because of the dash and the 120% movement speed. Does he make that? I don't think you make that. No, you don't. Ha! 120%, third-person camera. Long dash is just like... The combo is just insane. Like, even if it's a tiny bit nerfed. Still incredibly oppressive. Instead of 20 seconds, now you might have 22-second chases. So, yeah. Not going to matter that much. What does matter a little bit is the ability to dodge them one after getting infected. So you can juke a little bit more on Survivor for sure. That's gonna have a significant effect. But I don't know. It's like this killer is still 120. They have third-person camera. They have a long dash, even though it's a tiny bit less wide. They can slide. Still the absolute god of dash killers, honestly. So yeah. With that not changing, I think this killer will remain top tier. Alright, let's leave our terrorists on the gen. Well, what? Head on in the locker. Interesting, interesting. Is this yes? Surely, right? What else are you doing? Yes. Alright, cool. Let's see how far you get with DS. That is a great test because DS, pretty decent. Somehow that pallet drops. Interesting. Actually, he survives that. Nice, nice. Oh, that hard on top. Should have waited it out, honestly. There we go. Alright, cool. So, how much was that with that hard? Maybe like 20 seconds? Damn. Alright, chill out, Michaela. I'm buying some good time for the team, though. Have to say. Oh, she has last stand. She's making the window vault sound. Even though she's vaulting a pallet. That bug has still not been fixed. Alright, I'm gonna leave her because she is buying time for a team to do gens. And it would be pretty troll not to. Okay, I'm gonna kick this first. Krasue can very easily kick gens. It doesn't really matter because you can catch up to Savas so fast. As you can see here. Just gonna drop that pallet. Is it gonna matter in the grand scheme of things? Probably not. Should have entered her directly though. For sure. Nice. Yeah, I can just look around the loot. This is like... It's like... The survivor cannot win. They greed, they die. They don't greed, they don't die. Same story again. Third-person cameras makes this unplayable for the survivor. Because the third person is so wide. I'm 120% of a long dash. I mean, I keep repeating myself, but like, this is one of the things that... feels kind of bad about the killer because like... Brother, this like... The game is so rigged against you in this case. If you're a survivor, not if you're a killer. I think that's one thing that not only I take an issue with, I think a lot of people dislike it, so... Let's go, get Eruption and Unforeseen on that gen again. Alright, I'm undetectable. They didn't hear me coming. Didn't even have to infect them. Alright, Michaela. That's the end of the road for you. On the hook. There we go. Hello, Adam. How's it going? Do you want to... Oh, what? Alright, Adam. It's time to get downed. And that's it. I think I'm gonna play one more, see if we get survivors that can stand a chance against Krasue. Because so far, it did seem pretty oppressive still. Just having a quick talk with the survivors, and we're kind of in agreement that, yeah, they're still really strong. So, yeah. Yeah, she still is kind of lacking cooldowns. But let's go to the next match. Alright, last match. We're playing on Preschool again, and I had to bring out the add-on. I had to bring out the chicken hat. This add-on is still so insanely strong and has to get reworked as soon as possible because I will get a free down pretty much instantly with this add-on. That's the theory of it, at least, if I can find someone. Did you guys not spawn here? Oh, are they gonna stealth me out? Hello? Who's that? Oh, they have another mushroom in their hand. Alright. They were actually by Shaq. And they're trying to hit tank, so this looks promising. I kind of like what I'm seeing here. Well, hit tank only gets you so far, though. Because now you are infected. And yeah, definitely a little bit overrated. Oh, dramaturgy on the survivor, though. I saw them go that way. Oh, that is not a hit. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for you here. Let's go. Let's reapply the infection. Now, I have a lot of headlong flight left. Can instantly go for that. That's probably the worst start I've ever had with Chicken Head. I should have believed because they definitely spawned in that area. But they were stealthing me out. So I guess if I want to play it safe, then I do lethal. This is how it is. Okay, who's on this gen though? That's what I want to know. Are you over here? Almost certainly, yeah. Alright, no free unlock for you. I'm gonna delay the infection just to interrupt the unlock. Actually, true, you can interrupt the unlock too by infecting, I think. But I think they can get the unlock before I can hit again, so not ideal. That's why we're going for this. And Floods of Rage is gonna show us exactly where the survivors are, and we can continue the snowball. This is exactly why this build is so deadly. I mean, you're boy blocking, but what is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? Had to go to that pallet. Had to go to that pallet. That was not perfectly played. And we're keeping the gen at, we're keeping the game at 5 gens. Still got a lot of value for Chicken Head. Easy slide. That dash is way too long. You cannot play pallets. Playing pallets against this killer is like the moment you start playing a pallet, you're dead. Like, unless it's like a shack where you have a window next to it. Because like, no matter what the pallet is, because of the vault, the third passing ammo, the 20% speed, the long dash, no matter what type of pallet it is, Krasue cannot play it. If it's a god pallet, you die to the vault. If it's a weak pallet, then the third person camera makes it impossible to play. So it doesn't really matter what it is. Nice, got the infection. Now keep over there. Use the dash. Not even dramaturgy is enough here. Not even dramaturgy. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna block this because I can. It's gonna take 20 seconds. I could also break it. But just because we can, I'm gonna block it. 2. Last vault. So some people think this is like unplayable for the Krasue. But in reality, you just have to invest 20 seconds. Because now we outplay the God Pallet. The window's already blocked. And we can use Fly to catch up. And there we go. Down they go. Down they go. Obviously, we could just break the pallet. And it's more efficient. But I just wanted to showcase that Shack Pallet is also not that safe if you have enough willpower. Cool. Let's put on the hook. Obviously, if you have BAM, you don't have to invest that time. That's why BAM is pretty decent. And Jagged Compass is going to tell us exactly where to go. Thank you, Jagged Compass. But the gen doesn't have that much progress. Not that much progress. I think there's a lack of progress on the survival side. And I'll gladly take the 3-on-1. I pretended to go around. No, okay. Well, double on 1. That's... I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. This is not a new survivor. They know what they're doing, but does it matter? Does it really matter if you know what you're doing? Not really. I just have my head form. Yeah, I mean, okay. Takeaway definitely still super oppressive. The chase is still pretty damn impossible to play for survivors. And they will just die once they get stuck on anything because of headlong flight, so... I guess that's the main takeaway. And where are we going? The headlong flight. Look at the duration on this. Absolutely incredible. You can vault over here. No problem. Do not get stuck on it. Now we're gonna switch. Don't even have to hit that directly. Switch real fast. You know what? I'm gonna wait for you to eat that. Because now I can make it completely redundant. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna infect you real fast. Oh, that doesn't hit. That is an infection. Perfect. Now I'm gonna break the pallet. Just because I don't want to bother with it. We still have 5 chance, by the way. Thanks to the early game pressure we had. And now we're gonna go after them. Nice. They found a good vault here. Well played. Yeah, they try to camp the pallet. They're trying things. They are doing their best, but just not quite good enough. I feel like I'm preaching to the core at this point, but yeah, I'm sure you get the memo. I'm sure you understand. Very nice. Get that infection going. Now we should be able to slide past this. Get that hit instantly. Perfect. Full up. And down they go. Very nice. Let's put him on the hook. Oh, 2 survivors healing over here. And I think they're giving up, aren't they? Looks like they are. They don't want to play anymore. I mean, understandable. Yeah, not much changed, I guess. Oh. Yeah. Chase still strong. Alright, let's blow up the game real fast. Oh, let's see if this survivor can play this pallet. No, they cannot. And now, let's put on the hook. And then there's only 1 survivor left. To kill. They did a decent job at the start though. They stealthed me out quite well. I wonder if this is going to be the final form or if this killer needs more changes. I almost feel like they need a little bit more. To be perfectly honest. almost feel like they need a little bit more. And the Michaela's going for that knock. She's trying to eat a mushroom as if it will do anything. The mushrooms take 30 seconds to kick in, which makes them totally unusable in chase. Impossible. But at least this survivor is not infected yet. They came off the hook. That's the one change, I guess, that really does change things a bit. Do you have that heart? You do not, and that is game over. Let me know what you think about this Krasue Nerf. Doesn't seem that bad, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Damn.